Okay, welcome back. I just wanted to give a quick little update on this Action Man talking figure. I have taken it apart, have adjusted a few little bits and bobs, and it is working better. It's not perfect. I've just put it back on loosely to trying to get the right speed. It's a bit squirrely, but you hear it. So it's working. I'd say that's acceptable. It's not perfect, but as you can see here, you've got 1, 2, 3 screws there that hold it into the body. There's 4 other screws that you have to take out to get the body apart, but it's pretty simple to disassemble and to adjust. So here you've got the mechanism, you've got the record there, you've got the stylus here which picks a random track, random phrase. This spring here is the one you adjust. This is the screw that you adjust. This way goes one way. This one goes the other way. I can't remember which way it was now. That way's faster, that way's slower. Yeah, so slower, faster. So if I demonstrate it, it's not the easiest thing to adjust, and you've got to be careful because if you break these little pegs, then you're in shit street. So it's not easy to show and do at the same time, but if I push down, I'm just trying to use my finger, push down and along to the next setting, put it back together, it should be slower. Just hold it on there for now, and then it's a bit faster. Also, you have this spring here which it goes in between those 2 posts there, and this spring here rests on the string. Now if I lift up the string, I can't do it because it's out of the body. If I lift that string up, it will go into chipmunk mode again, because that sort of keeps tension on the string. Let me move this back a few notches into slow mode, reassemble it, and I'll try and show you what I mean. Okay, so it should be slower now, but if I was to wedge something under, it's not easy. I need an extra hand here. If I can wedge something under that spring, yeah, I need an extra hand. Right, if I lift up that, so I need an extra hand. Right, stay there. If I lift the spring and let go the string, yeah, that just slows down the string. So it's a bit of a juggling act. I could spray some silicone spray onto the record. That might help, the friction might speed it up a little bit. I could spray some WD-40 or silicone spray onto the string. That would again take some of the friction away and would make it run a bit smoother, a bit faster. I'm not going to mess with it too much. I'm quite happy with it at this sort of speed. Let me reassemble it quickly and show you what it sounds like. Okay, I've got it all back together. And it also depends on the position that you hold the body. If it's upright, when I took it apart, it was playing very fast. I moved this spring here to the very far left, and it was, and that's the slowest position, and it was still playing really fast. And I think what had happened was this spring here, the cord tension might have, I don't know, just got stuck in the up position, or maybe it had come, the string had come loose from it, and it didn't have no tension on it. I don't know. Either way, it was either stuck up, so it wasn't tensioning the string, or it had come from around those two posts. You can't bloody see, can you? It's very tricky to show, but there's two posts in there, and the string goes under the spring. So there you go, you can see it there now. When I zoom in, get under the light, yeah, you can see the string under the spring. So you've got to make sure it's in between those two posts and goes under the string. So it's easy to do if you take the 3 screws out and take the whole thing apart. But I wouldn't go any further than that. I wouldn't mess about with spring, the main spring that the cord is attached to. If you start messing with that, you will ruin the unit. I have ruined a few in the past. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Also, the figure had some socks on, which I've never had any Action Man socks, and I think these ones are quite rare. If I'm not mistaken, I think these are the Mountaineer socks. If anybody can verify that, but I have seen some pairs of these selling on eBay for between £10 and £15 on their own, and these are in excellent condition, as is the figure with the tunic. Again, I think that one might be quite rare because it hasn't got the Palitoy label. Might have been one that was sold on the cheap back in the day, but it does look like it did have the Union Jack at some point. Doesn't look like it was stitched. I mean, this might just be a cheap knockoff, I don't know. There's no other telltale signs of where it originated from, but it all looks vintage. The trousers are definitely vintage. The boots are mismatched. They're not the same boots. You know, they're slightly different. But the hands on the figure are perfect. The head is perfect. Well, near enough. There's a little bit of paint wear on the eyebrows, but really nice condition head. So I think I've got a really good deal. Now, what will I do with it? I don't know. As I said before. Yeah. But it might be going back up for sale. I've had my little bit of fun. I've tinkered with it. I've got it working better than it was. Got a pair of mountaineering socks out of it. It's not a figure that I'm that bothered to put together, but who knows? In the future, I may well do. Just all I need to do now is reassemble the figure and restring it for the head. I mean, these ones are quite easy. You can just put a loop of plastic around the head and then, you know, do it that way. That does save time, but I will probably do it the way I usually do it. I might show that in a separate video. So yeah, be back soon. Thanks for watching.